Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I'm filming a video which I'm not sure exactly what the title, but it's like manga series I'm currently in the middle of and that I will be continuing to read now in this year. Like have them all collected in one video because I always like mention my manga I think in my TBRs and wrap up, but I haven't like have one video where I say like these are all the manga series I'm reading right now. So these are all the manga series I'm reading right now and will be continue reading in the year, and I'm just vibing. So if you don't know, I have a manga system kinda, which is like I read one manga or graphic novel if I do have that, but mostly manga. In between I have a second other book I read because else it would be too much manga and I would be poor. And then I usually like if I read one volume of one, I order the next one so it will arrive like in a few weeks, but then I have like the next one in line, so I always like order one right after reading one. This has been some problems with that, we'll explain it really soon because manga is like out of print, and then like I always like get in new ones kinda, so I always have someone in line because I have experienced before that I am like empty of manga and I panic because like I want to always be reading it. And the reason I have the system is because before it was hard to find the combination of, you know, like do I want to read a physical book or manga, because the manga is always easier, but I couldn't read it all the time because then, you know, I got poor. So I interpreted the system so I had a balance of how much I read. It used to be like one full-length book, one manga, one full-length book, but that was too much because like I started to read so much. So now it's just every second full book. So basically that's my system. I try to buy them as I read them in like a circle. But sometimes that system gets ruined and I will try to explain why in this one. So let's just start with the series I am in the middle of and hoping to not necessarily finish because some of these aren't finished, but like catch up on this year. We can start with a list where I actually have the next ones and then the other list afterwards. So first we have The Girl from the Other Side, which I've been reading for many years. I am on volume 9, which is the next one that I will read, and I think the series is finished. There's 11 volumes. I only have 2 left. I would have read this when it like actually was come out because I did like buy them when it came out at once, but then I took it on hold because I was in Japan and I couldn't like get them because I wanted them at home because I didn't want a bunch of manga there. But yeah, this one basically is set into a world where we have the outside and the inside, and inside all the humans live, and I'm really afraid of this like curse. And then we have Shiva lives on the outside, who is a human, and she hasn't gotten this curse yet. And then we basically see like trying to find out why, and she lives with this like cursed being called Teacher. It's very atmospheric, very cute, very sad. This one I would definitely finish in 2022 because, as I said, I only have 2 more volumes after this. I'm excited. So I didn't actually check on all of these how many is out because that was effort, but the next one is Flying Witch by Chihiro Ishizuka, and this one I have been reading since the first volume came out in English, which is a few years ago now. And again, this one was also on hold, but I started again like late 2021. The reason I started up so many series again is because of no stock. This one just follows a witch Makoto, and she goes to live with her family like a bit out in the country, and she's a witch apprentice, so we see her like using like different kind of magic and like just using magic in different situations. It's very like slice of life where like one little story is like almost completed, but it does continue in each other. It's just very, very sweet and cute. A Girl from the Other Side is like dark and sad, but really cute. This one is like very fluffy and cute, so that is nice. And I am not sure how many volumes are out. I think there's 1 more volume out, and then there's like it's not finished, but like it only comes out like 1 or 2 a year. So like when I read the next one after this, I think it might be 2 next one after this, I'm not unsure. I will be caught up and then I just have to wait for the next volumes. So that's great. I didn't even have many to catch up on. I literally bought 2 and I almost caught up since like I took it on hold. So I'm like, why? Then we have Jujutsu Kaisen, and the next one I have to read is volume 8. But I also have 9, 10 and 11. This is really unusual. I usually don't have that many next ones in the series because that's a lot, but basically it's because they were out of print for so long, and then I just like ordered them all when they actually came in, so I knew I would have them. But yeah, then I just have a loads when I read, and basically what I do then is when I read 8, I obviously don't order the next one because I know I have the next one, so I don't order a new one technically until like around 12, but I have actually pre-ordered I think up to 14 or 15 at this point because I just like I want them because I don't want to wait like a year until they come in print again. Not a year, but like a long time. This one is just basically follow Itadori, and he finds out that curses and stuff are real, which is basically demon-like creatures, and then he starts to just hide to learn to become a sorcerer who fights and like dispels these curses aka kills these demons. And we just follow this conflict that's been going on for a long time, and he also get like a curse inside of him. So it's very, very fun and interesting, and I'm very excited to continue this series. So yeah, I don't know exactly how much I will read of this year, but basically all of these, and I'm probably more as they release, and maybe I will catch up like on all the English releases. Obviously these are all the English releases because I just like to read them physically and I like to own them, so I wait. That's it. Then we have Noragami. The next one I will read is Volume 23 by Adachi Toka, and this one, I think Volume 24 might be coming next year, and probably, I assume, won't be made more than one volume. Maybe it will be two, but it's been one volume like consistently. And I've been reading this series for many years. I have them all here, which you can kind of see. And basically it was on hold for a few years and I was going insane, but like we are still going. But like, you know, it takes a long time for it to come out, which I respect, but it's also painful for me. I know I could read it like weekly, etc., but I don't want to. I want them like this. I'm excited to continue. Oh, I didn't say what it's about. So we follow Yato, who is a really like tiny god, and here gods survive like by people believing in them. And then he meets Hiyori, who is like a human, and then she like can go between both worlds. Self kind of leaves her body so she can like go into like the god world and stuff. And then lots of stuff happen. The characters are like the most precious ever. I really want to rewatch the anime as well. But yeah, there's like lots of war and fighting and lots of different fun stuff happening. I was just thinking how serious it is in the beginning, how it's now. It's like, it's a lot. But yeah, I'm having the greatest time. Truly. Then we have My Androgynous Boyfriend by Tame Koyu, and this one is like the third and latest volume that's out. I will read it soon. And then the fourth volume is coming this year, so I assume when I get that and I read that, I will like be caught up as much as I can at the time. I assume it won't be more right now, because like one volume a year. Follow this couple, and one of them in a relationship is androgynous, and then yeah, we just follow them. It's very cute and sweet, like very, very sweet and cute. He's an influencer, etc., so everyone thinks he's adorable, and then they're just dating. And I like think it's weird to read about an established relationship in a manga because I'm not used to that. But yeah, that's basically it. Then we have Given by Natsuki Kisu. This is the latest volume, volume 6. I already read this, but we don't know the English release date of the 7th volume. I think it's like released in Japan, but it will take a little while, but I think it will come later in 2022. Obviously, we'll be reading that, but I am, in theory then, all caught up. But this is another series in the middle of. It's a boy band. They're all gay, basically. That's the plot, and it's really sad. Yay! So now we have My Evil Ones. And My Evil Ones are the one that I've been trying to order for months and months and months and cannot get them because they are basically out of print because of COVID and the popularity of manga, I think, right now. And I like even tried to order them into my local store. I just like stalking online, and it's really hard to get them. It's like my curse. Like either that or you have to pay like a lot for them, and I don't think I won't pay a lot for them when I have other mangas to read, which is why I also, like, as you could see, started up a lot of series again that, like, I've been in the middle of just because I also didn't have any manga, because these were the one I was initially reading, but then, like, I couldn't get them. So first we have Promised Neverland, volume 18. I cannot get this. Everyone has 19 and 20. 18 is the one I need next. Cannot get this. This one I thought I would finish in 2020. One I couldn't get to it because I never got volume 18, and I've like been trying to get it for months. And this one just follows these kids in the orphanage. I found out a secret about the orphanage, and then like hell ensues basically. But yeah, it's lots of fun. I don't know what to say. Like, it's one of my favorites. Yeah, I really want to see it to the finish line, but I can't get a hold of it, so there's that. Then we have Blue Flag, which is the one series I started to, like, you know, have more manga, and then I could get 1 and 2, then 3 never was available. But now I finally actually ordered 3 the other day, and I got the shipping notifications today. So I will actually be continuing with this. But yeah, basically, one, it's just a story where we have 3 characters and they're all in love with one of the other characters. It's great. It's queer. I am having a great time. The second volume ended on a cliffhanger, and I'm not okay. So I'm excited to see where the third volume would go. This one only has 8 volumes. It is finished. I was hoping to finish it last year. That didn't happen, but we will see if I get to finish it this year. Then we have My Darling Bungo Stray Dogs, volume 13, which has been out also, just saying, for ages. And I haven't been able to get a hold of it. I did manage to start up the series again last year, and then I managed to read, I think it's either 2 or 3 volumes, and then I just can't get a hold of 13. It's a curse. But yeah, the series is still ongoing. I think we're in 20 volumes. I want to catch up, but I can't, because I can't get 13. But yeah, when it is available, I will get it and cry, because then I can finally continue. But then actually, then I probably won't get a hold of 14, so there's that. I forget saying the synopsis, but this one is basically set in a world where people have like these different abilities, and we have like the mafia, who's like the evil guys with many people with abilities in the mafia, and then we have the detective agency that stops people that has abilities to use it for bad things. And if we follow like a new character that joins the agency, and then yay, fighting. In honesty, this is like one thing I read with the best humor and best soft hardness and best badness ever. It's one of my faves. I love it so much. Now I'm gonna watch the anime again. Then we have To Your Eternity, and this one I also started last year, and then I read 1 and 2 and cannot get a hold of volume 3. I actually think I ordered volume 3 times, and then it keeps getting cancelled because they don't have the stock. So I don't know what to describe this series as, but it's basically an orb that like can transform into different things, and it evolves a lot and start like interacting with humans, but like it has a human form as well as like different other forms, because it's like literally an orb. And then we just learn like about different people and cultures that is in this land, I guess. I think, yeah, I don't even know. I don't know how long this series is actually. I think it's still ongoing, but I did enjoy the 2 first volumes, and we'll continue it when I can get the 3rd one. We'll probably not catch up on this though, because I think there's like 12 volumes or something out. Then we have Demon Slayer, which I also thought I would finish in 2022, and we are on volume 8 that I can get a hold of. So I have read 7 and I'm just trying to get 8, and it's like a curse, I can't get it. So basically it's set in this world where we follow our main character, what's it called, Tanjiro, I think, and then his whole family is killed by demons, and then his sisters turn into one, and he wants to turn her back into human, and then becomes a demon slayer to like learn more about demons, etc. And then we just like fight demons, and it's the best thing, and I want to read, but I can't because I can't get it. It's like many months since I read it now. I was like in a groove, and then the groove was ruined. So those are the ones I can't get a hold of next. Now I have more I have on pre-order, so I will like mention them if I can find them. So obviously I'm reading Beastars, which you've seen in my wrap-ups and TBRs. I have ordered volume 12, which will be the next one I read, and this one is not a hard time getting hold of, luckily. It's like the one that's been consistent. But yeah, this one is actually finished, but I don't think all the volumes are actually released yet in English, but I think it will be done in this year, and I think maybe I will catch up, but I'm not completely sure. But yeah, I'm just on volume 12 and I'm enjoying myself a lot. This is basically beasts, or like animals, and then we have like, you know, the prey and the predators, and then like they don't eat each other anymore, and there's like lots of conflicts out of this where like the small animals feel oppressed and the big animals feel oppressed, and there's just loads of drama out of it, and it's the greatest time. And then we follow Legoshi, who's like a big grey wolf who's supposed to be, you know, the big bad guy, but he's actually a softie. And then like he's in the drama club, and one in the drama club gets killed / eaten, I guess. And then, you know, stuff ensues, and it's really great. So we also have Land of the Lustrous, which is a series I started up last year because there were so many mangas I couldn't get a hold of, so I just needed to start new series. But basically I did read the first volume of this many years ago, and then I started it again and reread it, and now I'm on the 4th volume. I'm having a great time. This is not finished, but I think it's on break right now, but it's like I think 10 volumes out. I have a lot to catch up on, so like yeah, I don't know if I will get to all of them, but we will see. Really enjoy myself. And this one is set in this world where the people we follow are kind of made of crystals, and then they keep being attacked by Lunarians who are like trying to like take them to take the pieces to make stuff out of them. We don't know anything, but it's a great time. Like, what is going on? I don't know, but it's beautiful and I'm really enjoying it. Then I'm also in Whisper Me a Love Song, and I am on volume 4, which is the latest one released. When I read this, I think volume 5 comes out like in 2 months or something. Technically I'm caught up, and this one is basically Given, the lesbians. So this one is a bit sweeter though than Given. Given is a bit sad feeling, this one is very like fluffy and cute, but basically one of the girls see the other girls play, they kind of fall in love with each other. It is so far really adorable, but I am expecting some drama soon. But yeah, basically it's adorable and I'm enjoying myself a lot, so yay. Then of course I am also reading My Dress Up Darling, and this one is by Shinichi Fukuda. Volume 5 is the next one, but it's not released yet. I have it on pre-order, and basically it follows our main character that I can't remember the name of, but he made like Hina dolls, and then another girl in his class like finds out this and she wants to make cosplays, so he helps her with the cosplays because like he's good at like making stuff, and then like yeah, it's boobs and stuff. Almost a lot of fan service, I would say. It's really weird, but I started and I'm gonna complete it. I hope in theory it's not like a 30 volumes, but I'm having a good time. And then of course I'm reading My Hero Academia by Kohiro Koshi. These are like the ones I'm actually caught up on, so you should be proud of me. And this one, volume 30 is coming soon, and I don't know when actually, but I have it on pre-order and I'm waiting for it. I have read all of them that are out in English. I am proud of myself. But yeah, it's set in a world where 80% of the population has a superpower or a quirk, and then we follow Midoriya, who doesn't have one, and he wants to be a hero, and it's a hard time for him, but he does figure it out and starts hero school, and it's about him becoming the greatest hero of all time. We are having a blast, and there's a lot of battles and villains, and it's a great time. I don't know why I'm explaining the plot. It's not like people don't know what it is, but whatever. And then we have Spy Family. The next one is volume 7, because I'm all caught up on this one too. This is one of my faves. So we have Master Spy Twilight, who has like a new mission, so he needs to get like a cover family. So he marries a assassin. He doesn't know she's an assassin, and gets a child that is a telepath. They don't know she's a telepath, but she knows that her mother is an assassin, her father is a spy, and then we just have all like these small like missions and interactions, and it makes me bleed on the inside because I love it so much, and I cannot wait for the next volume. But yeah, so those are all the ones I'm caught up on, which was basically, was that 3? I'm given, but I can't order given yet. Yeah, I think so. So that's all the ones I'm planning to read this year, unless I start a new series, which could happen. Oh, I forgot some. I have another list. And I forgot that list. So we have Our Dreams at Dusk, where is 4 volumes out, and that's the whole series. I read 1 and I can't get the rest because sold out. But yeah, I'm hoping to read this. So this for a main character who's gay, and then he's like kind of hates it, and I hope he finds out that it's okay. But yeah, it's like really dark and sad. That's nice. Well, that's basically the only one I really want to continue on this list. The other ones is like, I have a list here in front of me with like 9 more series. So those are my backups if like I either finish one of these, which I don't know how likely that is to happen, start like one of those up again, or like I like, you know, it's out of print and stuff. So I have other series I can continue. I don't know if I could even get a hold of them though, because I don't know what's sold out in those series. This video does not go as intended, but we are rolling with it. So that's basically all the manga I'm planning to read upcoming now in the future. Yay. I basically recommend all of them, and then I'm hoping to finish some of them so I can like start the other ones on my list, just because I have so many series I'm in the middle of, and I just want to catch up and like, you know, enjoy the stories that I started like many years ago and I haven't still finished. So that's what I'm hoping for. Yay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave like a fist punch down below if you enjoyed this. You will see me soon in a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.